What's up, guys? Sleep Token DYWTYLM. I have no idea what to expect.
Do you roll with the waves? Or do you duck into deep blue safety? Is it always the same? Do you wish that you loved me? Do you pull out the chains? Or do you push into constant aching each and every day? Do you wish that you loved me?
Okay. Alright. We're already a minute in. Go back. I'm trying, with these guys, I don't know what to expect, like sonically, music-wise. So I'm always waiting for things to happen. So the downside is I'm not paying attention to the lyrics. And I know I do the band a disservice by not paying attention to the lyrics. I want to go back and try to listen to the lyrics. That's a really cool... The pattern almost sounds off tempo, but his vocal melody is kind of like a standard 4/4. But he's doing it with that effect. I'm not sure. It's definitely feels off tempo, but his vocal melody doesn't. So is it DYWTYLM?
Do you roll with the waves? Or do you duck into deep blue safety? Is it always the same? Do you wish that you loved me? Do you pull out the chains? Or do you push into constant aching?
So what do you guys think? Do you think that's an effect? I mean, his vocals are very well processed and condensed, and they're like right up in your face where they should be. He's a phenomenal singer. Do you think there's a little bit of auto-tune on that? Because there's definitely like a sound to it. And I know he has a strong accent and he sings, and he really lets that accent out when he sings. But there's definitely something else there.
Each and every day. Do you wish that you loved me?
Do you wish that you loved me? Do you wish that you loved me? DYWTYLM. I got it. Is this a heart? This thing on the screen? Is that a heart? Kind of, maybe? I think that's a voice. I think that's a voice heavily distorted and like a phaser effect or something almost on it. I don't think that's an instrument. I think that's an actual voice that, where's it at? And a heavy low end kick with a snare, all digital. I think that's his vocals.
Is there something you give that you will never receive in return? Do you know what it is? Do you wish that you loved me?
Oh, there's a lot going on.
Are you trying to live like everything is a lesson to learn? Can you ever forgive yourself? Do you wish that you loved me?
All right, there's a lot going on in this second verse. I'm going to call it a second verse. There's a regular snare hit, which is a digital snare hit, but there's also a snare like rim shot right before it. Keys. Bloop, bloop.
Do you wish that you loved me?
An echo.
Are you trying to live like everything is a lesson to learn?
And there's also a reverse, like a swell. And he only does that not randomly. I have to see, but there's a lot going on. There's a snare hit, there's a regular hit, there's a reverse swell, which almost counts as, and it might be a snare hit. So I'm going to count that as 3. There's keys.
Can you ever forgive?
Multiple layers of vocals.
Do you wish that you loved me?
1, 2, 3.
My reflection just won't smile back at me like I know it should. And I would turn into a stranger in an instant if I could. And there is something eating me alive, I don't know what it is. Maybe not that you conceal your feelings, they just don't exist. Do you ever believe?
Oh, okay. So was that the chorus? Was that the chorus, guys? That was a very he didn't go any high, he didn't go any dips or valleys or highs or anything. He kind of stayed even keel in this. I assume it's the chorus, which is a rarity for him. He usually does all kinds of crazy things with his vocals, and he kind of just stayed in those same 2 or 3 note register right there.
Yourself, do you wish that you loved me?
And it kind of rolls right into it, right?
My reflection just won't smile back at me like I know it should.
There's 2 notes.
I would turn into a stranger in an instant if I could.
Stayed on the same.
There is something eating me alive, I don't know what it is. Maybe not that you conceal your feelings, they just don't exist.
Yeah.
Do you ever believe that we can turn into different?
Is that an arpeggiator going through there? There's definitely a high. So would this be a 3rd verse going into this?
They just don't exist. Do you ever believe
Kick and snare disappear.
that we can turn into different people?
And the effect on his voice actually comes back stronger. So when it goes into that chorus, I'll call it a chorus, it's almost like they either dial down the effect at phaser or flange, whatever it might be. So the effect on his voice is not as prominent. And when it goes into this verse, they turn it back on. It has more of effect when it goes into that verse.
Not that you conceal your feelings, they just don't exist. Do you ever believe
Turns it on right here.
that we can turn into different people? It's getting harder to be myself. Do you wish that you loved me?
Oh, multiple layers.
Could we ever release? Is it better to just not feel?
He changed snare hit.
Delete. Do you wish that you loved me? It's been so long that I'm forgetting what it feels like. But I'd rather not remind myself and leave it all.
So he's doing multiple different snares or hits, whatever you want to call them. And they're all off. They're all on like the upswing at different times too. It's very unique that he's doing this. He's multiple different hits.
It's been so long that
There's 1,
I'm
2.
forgetting what it feels like. But I'd rather not remind myself and leave it all behind. And I try so hard to fix it all, but nothing seems to help.
Well, there's a lot going on.
Cannot hope to give you what I cannot give myself. Do you wish that you loved me?
Oh.
Do you wish that you loved me? Do you wish that you loved me? Oh, do you wish that you loved me?
Oh my God, he's doing so much with his vocals. So it's going to cut out everything is going to go back to that intro instrument. I'm not even sure what kind of instrument that is.
Do you wish that you loved me? Small bird. Do you wish that you loved me? Do you wish that you loved me? Oh, whoa. Do you wish that you loved me?
Do you hear all the vocal tracks? And they're back there too.
That you loved me? Small bird. Do you wish that you loved me? Do you wish that you loved me? Oh, whoa. Do you wish that you loved me?
They're so... And that's it. And that's the song. I'm thinking he had that Do You Wish You Loved Me melody in his head, and he probably just couldn't get it out. And he built the song around that, I'm assuming. No heavy distorted guitars, no crate. There was no real instruments in that. And I think for a lot of those instruments, he used his voice. Sleep Token. Amazing.